What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video I wanted to talk about something special, something that really hits close to home with a lot of friends that I help out, and that's balance transfers. And I know balance transfers shouldn't really be a thing. You shouldn't be worried about that, but you should be, because there are a lot of people in credit card debt that really need help. So I wanted to talk about this and go through the best balance transfer cards, just so you understand exactly what you need to do. Just remember, on this list there are a lot of cards. I don't want to go through all of them. I just want to go through a couple of them so you understand that there are balance transfer cards out there. If you want to see the list, I can make sure to put that list down below in the description. So make sure you check that out. There are a lot of cards here, but I'm probably going to go over like 5 or 6. Before I start, make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also hit the subscribe button, and I do a giveaway, which I'll get into at the end of the video. So stick around till then and you'll hear all about that giveaway. So balance transfers. Nobody really wants to go through balance transfers because of the fact that, you don't really want to have that balance in your account. So if you do, you're really not using credit cards the right way. So you really shouldn't have a credit card. But for the people that made the mistake in the past and want to learn from their mistakes, then balance transfers are an option, because you can transfer it to a 0 APR card, you can transfer it to a lower APR card, and you can go from there. So that's really what I like to see, is the fact that you can transfer that balance, learn from your mistakes, and then use credit cards effectively. So let's go ahead and get into this list so that you understand exactly what is the best balance transfer card. So the first card we wanted to talk about is the Discover It balance transfer card. They have a whole card for balance transfer. Now this card will give you 0 APR for a total of 18 months. That's amazing to be able to transfer that balance to Discover. Now Discover doesn't really have a history of giving you a high balance if you have other balances out there. So that's something that's an issue with any card that you get. You're not really going to get a high enough balance in order to transfer it. Now if you really wanted to transfer your balance, then you can transfer a portion of it, but most likely you want to transfer the whole entire thing. So if they give you a $5,000 credit limit, then I understand it. You go into 0 APR, you can make payments without paying any of that 30% or 20% or whatever it is. So that's definitely a good thing. Discover It balance transfer is the first one on my list. The second one that I have on the list is the Quicksilver card, the Capital One Quicksilver card. Now this one will give you 0 APR for 15 months, which is less than the Discover It card, but the Capital One card, they tend to have pre-approvals and things like that that can get you in there a lot quicker at a lower credit score. So that's something that really falls into play when you think of Capital One. I like Capital One because of that. They basically give people a chance. They gave me a chance. Even though I had an okay credit score, they still gave me a chance. So I was happy with that. But Capital One Quicksilver, 0 APR for 15 months. The next card on this list is the Chase Freedom card. This card will give you a 0 APR intro bonus as well. So you're going to get 0 APR for 15 months on this card as well. Now the Chase Freedom is something that's very difficult to get because they're probably not going to approve you right away if you have a lower credit score. Chase cards are really hard to get. So if you have credit that's racked up or debt that's racked up, then you're probably not going to get approved for this card. So it's going to be really tough. So this wouldn't be one that I recommend to someone who's really struggling from credit card debt, because most likely your utilization is up above 30% and your credit score is down, which means you really can't get this card. So the fact that the card, it's so difficult to get with a average credit score, and it still gives you this 0 APR like balance transfer, it doesn't really make sense. It's like contradicting itself, saying that, yeah, we're here to give you 0 APR, but you're probably not going to get approved for it. So I don't understand that, but it is a card that's on this list. If you could find a way to get it, if you could find a way to get approved for it, then it's a good card for balance transfers. The next one is a Chase card as well, the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. Now this one will give you a whole bunch of rewards as well, but we're only focusing on the APR. This one gives you 0 APR for 15 months as well, but just like the Freedom card, it's very difficult to get. Any Chase card is very difficult to get, and I'm just going to leave it at that. If you're looking to find a balance transfer card, I wouldn't really go with the 2 Chase cards because, like I said, most likely your credit score is lower and you're not going to get approved. The next card is the Bank of America credit card. That's just a regular credit card, not the rewards credit card. You get a 0 APR for the first 18 billing cycles. So that's 18 months. I don't know why they have to be all fancy with it. 18 months. But you have to make your balance transfer in the first 60 days of having the account. So That's not really a problem. Most people that get a balance transfer card want to transfer their balance as soon as possible. That's how things work. But this, I really don't know where you can get approved at this. They say that the recommended credit score is 670 to 850, but I mean, it might be a little bit lower than that. You might squeeze out a little bit, like maybe 10 more points or something like that lower than the bottom credit score that they have, if that made sense. I feel like it didn't make sense, but it has to make sense. All I know is it's a good card. It gives you the 0% APR that you wanted. The only thing that you really have to worry about is the fact of getting that balance transfer in the first 60 days. And there are a ton on this list, so I'm really only going to go over like one more. But just to let you know that there are some things that you have to look at as well, which is balance transfer fees. That's a big part of it. If you have balance transfer fees, then it's just going to make it really tough on transferring that balance, because it could be 3% of how much you transfer. So the last card that I wanted to point out on this list was the Blue Cash Everyday card by American Express. This is a card that I have, and this is a card that I got because of the balance transfer fee. Now, I did have a different card in the beginning before I really got into credit cards. Now, I had the Quicksilver card where I used on normal spending, and that's why I got into the situation that I did. Now, it's not a really difficult situation, like it was huge. No, it was a small situation, and I got into 0 APR, and this is a card that I got. So 0 APR on this card for 15 months. That's really all. That's really it. Now, like I said, with every single card, you want to worry about whether they're going to have a 3% balance transfer fee, or whether they're going to have whatever type of fee, $10, 3%, $20, whatever it is, because it can add up. And if you have $1,000 and you're getting a 3% charge or balance transfer fee, that may work. You just need to make sure that all things work out for you, for your situation. Do every calculation possible, and then you can go from there. So balance transfer cards are where it's at if you have debt. I'm trying to really help people out. So those are the balance transfer cards. I mean, if you're into it for balance transfer, if you really want to minimize the amount of debt that you have, then this would be the route. This is the route that I always tell people. If they have a bunch of store cards with 27, 24, 30% interest rates, then you need to figure out how to minimize that interest that you're paying. If you're paying minimum payments, you're paying a hell of a lot of interest, and you shouldn't do that. So my whole goal of this video was just to inform people that there are 0% APR cards out there that you can apply for. Most people will find credit cards and they'll go, all right, I'll spend all this money, get up to $5,000, $10,000 in credit card debt. And then they'll say, you know what, I don't like credit cards and I'm not going to open up any new credit cards. I'm just going to pay down this balance. Well, that's stupid. Open up another credit card, get 0 APR, pay down the balance a lot faster because you're not paying interest, and then you can go from there. The fact that you're holding on to the credit card debt, holding on to the interest is insane. It's beyond me. So that's what I really wanted to get out of this video. Hopefully you found value out of this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button on this video. It really helps me out. It helps me out so much. Also, I do a giveaway 52 weeks a year. I give away 2 Amazon gift cards every single week of the year. And all you have to do in order to qualify for that giveaway is just comment on at least one video for this week, like at least one video for this week, and also be subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you do all those things and you get 1 ticket in the hat, if you want multiple tickets, then just comment on multiple videos. But that's it, guys. Hopefully you found value out of this video. Again, that's all I really want to do. That's my whole goal, is to give you valuable content and things that you can learn from. My mistakes, anybody else's mistakes. So hopefully you found value out of this video. But that's my video, guys, and I'm going to have to get out of here. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.